This day in 1978, I had no idea. It was like hot like today. The dry season here. But no houses were here. Ours was the last. Just sugarcane fields. I had absolutely no idea. I was on vacation, school teacher. And I was a teacher in the Siddha Yoga organization. So we had a center here. And it was Saturday. And we had an evening of chanting. So I would continuously chant on an evening like this for 2 hours. Just one mantra, Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. When I first went to Ganesh Puri, that's a mantra that was playing completely in the ashram. So it's always been in my psyche. So as part of the programming of the center, it was Saturday, like today. We were dedicated to 2 hours of Om Namo Bhagavate Nityanandaya. I had no idea what would happen to me. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Suddenly the energy in my throat got so powerful. My voice started roaring. I had no control. I think everybody must have been scared. It lasted for quite a while. Never had a kriya like that. Because all the kriyas that I had were loving kriyas. Heart opened up, body moving in satsang, voice singing. Just beautiful kriyas. Today, on this day it was, oh my God, shocking. I had no control over this body. When you can appreciate what these spontaneous kriyas of Siddha Yoga or Mahayoga is, you become helpless. And I had no idea where it was taking me. So that was the first event this evening. I became very anxious, so I got up early in the morning for Guru Gita. And I started to meditate a little bit. Oh my God, it started again. The breathing rhythm changed and the voice. But on this morning, it started to repeat Om Guru. I had no idea what he was telling me, but he was telling me that the hand is the Guru's hands, the face is the Guru's hand, and very sweet voice moving my hand, across the body. I didn't understand what was happening. And then lo and behold, oh my goodness, it spoke to everybody, the whole. And I'm thinking, what am I going to say? What am I going to say? Well, after all of this, it spoke directly to everybody. And when I was thinking, oh my God, what am I going to say? The voice told him not to tell anybody anything. I had no control over what was happening. So, that was like a portal between this world and another. Because what would happen is I would get cocoon inside of there through the power of this voice. And it not only came through me, but it came through another one. So that made it even, so when I couldn't figure out what was happening, it started to come through another one. And it took me an entire week to understand what his voice was trying to tell me. But when I did, oh my God, the rest of the 40 days was a whole other story. because now I understood what was happening. Shockingly, after that, this voice spoke inside of me. And I was walking down. I was in a different kind of state, confused. I was walking down to my uncle's house. And then my mother was down there. I probably explained what might have been happening to me. And then when she was coming up, she said, she came bow to my feet. My mother never bowed to my feet. She bowed to my feet and she said, Baba said, Guru, that the Guru is coming into you. That's how she touched her feet. What can I say? I don't know. I don't know what this is. And then the next day, I was slowly correcting papers. But the other person who the voice came through was cleaning the whole house while chanting mantra. And then called me up. It was no ordinary energy. That's why I call it a portal. And instructed me, don't look at anyone. Come and sit here. It says, Mother, I call my mother, Mother. Mother, I'll prepare all your food for you. This is what you need to eat. It was simply rice, a little bit of milk, some fruits. Period. That's it. Don't wash these clothes frequently. Don't look in the eyes of anybody. And of course, there are more details. But I got secluded. I got cocooned. And the voice that was coming through the other person, whatever entity it was, amazing, the conversation between me and that. And then, when I came into the realization of what this voice was trying to say to me, the voice disappeared in the other person. So I knew that the result was to get me into this state, and then I knew exactly what to do. It gave me all the instructions. And then the other person began to manage on the outside. When they're with me, simply normal. But when they're on the outside, this energy was controlling the whole space. And that was the most magical thing. I had no idea. I got a message from my mother that this is going to last 40 days. I said, no way. No way this is going to last 40 days. I kept that at the back of my mind, not at the front of my mind. Because this is a strange sadhana for me. It lasted 40 days. My consciousness shifted day after day, day after day, day after day. I would only go outside to the toilet in the nighttime and walk out a little bit. Otherwise, I'm in this room all day. Maintaining all the discipline quietly, everybody would be chanting. I would come out during the prayer times, not saying anything, not looking at anybody. After 40 days, I was a different person. A person who I am today. Way back in 1978. That awareness has not changed. And I've been conducting these 40-day retreats in like manner, the discipline, and I've seen so many changes in so many people. Until I live on this earth. Or until I leave the earth plane. Well, I would not leave the earth plane. Until this body stays on this plane. These days will continue to be precious to me and to all of you. So this 2023, I'm dedicated. I have a discipline for every week of this 40 days. every day of the 40 days to help you to go deep within and to experience what is possible in the human experience for every soul that is aware. And they say my goal is not to teach the ordinary things. Okay, this is a chakra and this is a chakra and this is how you breathe. No. In the silence, let me take you in the inner space. Come into the silence with me. Let's go deep within. Meditate with me. Listen to my words. Come into the space with me. Chant with me. Sit with me. And grow in your consciousness and fulfill the purpose for which you were born.